What's going on, guys? Just wrapped up the day with a massive win on Apple from 173 up into the 180s after earnings today. I'm going to be going over how I caught the biggest stock in the market today, though, on ticker EBS, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now, the trade was on EBS today, and I played it from 385 all the way up into the 470s, and the team absolutely banked on this one today. Real quick, let me show you the chat from today. It was absolutely phenomenal. The chat went crazy. We had Major Troller, which made 1.2K. Southwest Florida Day Trader made over $300. Had a lot of stuff going on. Did super well, and I really couldn't be happier with today. So let's go ahead and dive right into it here. Again, looking at ticker EBS. This was the big one for today, of course. VKS or VIK here, sorry, was an awesome one today as well. This was on last night's watch list, but the main one here is EBS. And even after it gave back a large chunk of its move, it still closed up 71% on the day today. This thing was phenomenal. It just goes back to why you need to be staying picky, waiting for that incentive that we always talk about. So in the last two videos I've made just like this, we're talking about looking for incentive and defined areas of risk. And in this case, it really did not get any freaking easier. So when we talk about breakouts, what is more important? What happens at the breakout or what happens before the breakout? Now, the answer is what matters more is what happens before the breakout. It's how that breakout is setting up and forming, right? So what we had here on EBS before the breakout was tightening consolidation. Now, you've got to ask yourself, when you look at a breakout, which one of these is more likely to follow through? The one that just breaks and just slams up through highs, or the ones that sit here, tightens up, refuels, and then go? This is the one here that's more likely to follow through and give you that resolution that you're looking for, right? This one's more likely to just fake you out, crush you, trap you over the highs, and just make you cry. So this was a great example of waiting for this tightening consolidation here below the breakout level, which we had this defined level of risk here too on the daily at 371. So take a look here. 371 on the daily was your defined level of risk, which we consolidated below on our intraday timeframes today, which gave us that much more conviction in the breakout when it finally broke to the upside here, which of course we took the entry right over there. Highs there on the pullback at 385. So this thing was phenomenal. So once you have this defined level of risk in place, we say, okay, you've got the defined level of risk here at 371. You've got a tightening area of consolidation here below 371, where if it does break, you've got that fuel to the fire there. And what you can look at next to say, okay, well, sure, we have the defined level of risk, but where's our range in the setup? And if you take a look at the daily here, you had range roughly, which you can see this price interaction back here in the past, to about 420, right? You've got 4 and 420 here. So in the alert today, I told the team that I was taking some on EBS at 385, risking 373, which you can see right here. And of course, we got to move right to 420s. I didn't overstay my welcome here. You know, I wanted to get out full in the 420s because this thing happened so quick. I said stops raised to 420 just to make sure I didn't give back anything. And of course, we cut that thing all the way to freaking 470. It just gapped up so quick. You know, I had no time to get out before that. So after it broke to the upside here, after confirming above this tightening area of consolidation at 371, we knew we had incentive to the 420s. We knew we had a defined level of risk on the daily at 371, which again, you can see right here on the daily, lines up perfectly. Once we did break and pull back, what you can notice if we flip to a smaller time frame, just so you get an idea of what was really going on behind the scenes here, take a look at how it traded after getting up over the 370s here. Now, once it broke, notice what happened here. It pulled back after confirming over that 371. It pulled back, and notice the market lets you know. It lets you know, hey, buyers are confident up here. They are confident with price where it's at over the breakout spot, over the high of day, over the daily highs. They're confident here because what happened? It pulled back, got bought up, pulled back, got bought up, pulled back down to the 380s, tried to sweep liquidity below this 383 and trapped some longs out of it. And then boom, shot right back up to the upside, squeezed those shorts out. And this thing was absolutely amazing. So of course, took the entry at 385 after it got bought up off the little grab of liquidity down below 382 and caught that move all the way to freaking $4.70. This thing did not stop. And of course, on the whole way up here, what do? Well, we just raised stops to 4, raised stops to 420. It eventually was out full up towards the highs up there, as you can see here in the screenshot. So overall, absolutely crazy. But that's really as easy as it gets, guys. These obvious setups like this, they aren't hard to find. If a setup is hard for you to come across or hard to find, it's not a good setup. So if you come across something like this that is just an obvious setup, it doesn't really get much better, that's an A+ setup. Obvious setups jump out at you. Obvious setups will slap you in the face and be like, hey, I'm here. Like, there's no need to hunt. There's no need to chase. There's no need to force. There's no need to do anything but sit back and wait for setups like this to come to you. When they do come to you, it's just a matter of executing your plan and accepting the outcome of that plan. So awesome, awesome day today. Also had a massive play on Apple, like I said, after earnings from 173 all the way to the 180s. Had ASPN here for an awesome win today from last night's watch list as well. And then, of course, also did super well on Qualcomm this morning, which, here's my Apple win real quick. That thing was just absolutely absurd. And then, of course, we had a win on Para this afternoon. Also had some nice trades on Qualcomm in the morning. Overall, another freaking awesome day. Hope you guys had an awesome day as well. Make sure to claim your 7-day free trial today while spots last to watch me trade live every single day and to get my watch list every night and every morning. I will catch you guys there. Make sure to follow and subscribe. See you guys later.